And down here, I watch so many of the boys just in the fifth lumbar, and most of you are up too high on your mammillary. In fact, the fifth lumbar has no mammillary. Most of the time when you're adjusting the fifth, and you get up on the mammillary of 5, you're really on the lamina of 4. You're adjusting 2 vertebrae. Now, in order to eliminate that, the new way of adjusting that, which I've done for several years now, is to palpate for the spinous process, and then go right across and get on the lamina, not the mammillary, the lamina of 5, and then you get right up onto the transverse of 5, right up here. Get your contact on transverse, so you're on the lamina transverse contact. Now, if you're on the knee-chest table, you just got it right up, hug right under the crest of the ilium, like this here, and then you're going to miss the 4, see? And you'll just see how easy it moves. It moves, you're just so easy, because you've got a good leverage for the rotation and your posteriority there, see? Now, there's no danger in adjusting the transverse on 5 because it's very heavy, see? You won't break it, but you don't try to go up to any 4 or any above there, you'll break it. But 5, you'll never break. You get right on that, there's no danger of breaking it. And the better thing now is to, if it's a PLI, you get right up in here on your knee, chest, or even your high-low. Now, if you have a thin person that you can use on the high-low, it works out very well. And you'll see just how much easier that you can set that fifth lumbar without disturbing 4. Now, so many times you get up too far, and you're on both 5 and 4, and you're not getting the reduction that you should. A lot of the x-rays are sent to us for analyzing, and we always like to have them put down what they've been adjusting. Now, their listing's been good, correct, their technique has been correct, but their application is wrong because they're up too high on the vertebrae themselves, and we explain that to them, tell them that you've got to get down, get way down as far as you can, get down even if you think you're on the sacrum, then you're down on 5th, see? Because when you get all the tissues in here, you've got to get down there just as far as you can in order to get that 5th lumbar. Most of the failures in not getting the reduction is your contact is not where you think it is. See, it's too high. And if you just analyze that very carefully, look at your x-ray and everything, and lots of times too. Now, to take this here now, here's a typical case. You see that spinous of 5, how small it is? Well, lots of times you only use a pisiform contact on that with a push technique. You're hitting 4 rather than 5, see? In a case like this where it's very small, you should use your finger contact, never pisiform. One finger contact. And in many cases where you can't do that, if it's a thin patient, if you put the pelvic section way back, put your chest piece up, and open up the spine real good like this here, and get your thumb like this here now, see? Get your thumb right up like here, get the other one right here like this, and get your line and drive like that. You'll be surprised how easy it moves. You can move that 5th lumbar and get very good setting and release those sided cases very, very fast. That's one of the secrets right there, is to get in between here. Now, you see this, here's a typical case right here, see? Now, there's only one way of adjusting the case right there, either with your thumb or on the pelvic table with one finger contact. Now, if you get a pisiform on there, you're adjusting 4. And whenever the pressure is put on 4, it'll aggravate your case rather than make it better. Never get above the subluxation. What did you say, doctor?
What is your nerve scope reading on this?
It'll be lumbosacral. Now, in this here case here now, see, if it's a PLS, you'll get your nerve scope reading right here on the right side. That's, yeah, right inferior to the 5th, see? That's why you got to have good x-rays. When you pick up the reading over here now on the body, so you can mark in and see whether it's 5 or 4, don't you see? So that's where you need the spinous, so you can mark across on your lateral film, so you know whether it's 5 or 4 that's giving the pressure. It's very necessary.
Do you open up that articulation more with just a sciatic case or just normal?
Just the normal, yeah.
Okay, you open it way up.
Yeah, open it up. And then, yes, really sag as much as you can. Of course, some of these sciatic cases, they can't sag too much. They're more or less bowed like that, and you have to use the finger contact anyhow because you can't get them to open up far enough. So you have to use the finger contact and what we call the pull on that for a few times to get to kind of thaw it out a bit. Then after a while, then of course you can use your pisiform contact. But it's very effective. Now, if you got a PRS, and then you want to adjust it on the right side and use your phenar contact, you got to get in like this here. Then you want to get right in here like this here. Instead of getting across this way, you want to get your contact that way. See, and just right in here this way. And you see how easy it goes instead of going across like that.
Do you use a pisiform on the fifth spinous?
Providing if it's a spinous contact, provided it's big enough. If not, I use my thumbs. There's very few fifth lumbars that you use a pisiform contact. Very few, because most of them are small. And if you use a pisiform, you're going to hit 4, and not hitting 5, and that's why you don't get the results you should. The better thing is to use a finger contact on the pelvic table, or on the high-low. You can, or on the high-low, or the knee chest. You can use your thumb. Use your thumb on the knee chest. It moves good. Either thumb, and one thumb on top of the other. See?
Should the lumbars be higher than the thoracic?
When the adjustment is given,
Yeah.
they should be level or even higher.
Level or higher?
Yeah, level or higher. The thoracic should never be higher than the lumbar. The pelvis should be higher or level, but so many times when they're placing on the knee chest, they got the thoracic too high. See, it's better to have it level. I'll go through the technique after a while to show you. And if it has to be only the other, it's better that the thoracic is lower than the pelvis. It's just better. Yeah. But this is what simple.